Morning. Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We're still on topic 8, and this is second lesson. This is volume 2, so you are using the new book. So in your book, you'll be on page 330. This lesson, we will be talking and learning about numbers that made with 10. The previous lesson, we learned about how to make number 11 till 19 using the 10 frames. And we learned that a group of 10, which is like 10 ones, add them together will make a group of 10. So for example, number 12 will be one group of 10 and two leftovers. So let's start with today's lesson.
How are two 10s and 21s alike and different? Use cubes to show your answer.
All right, so before we go and watch our video, let me just say something simple here. When I have 10 ones add together, like I made them in a tower or something using my counters or my cubes, that's mean I have a group of 10. So if I made 20s, that's mean two group of 10s or two 10s. If I have 30, that's mean three group of 10s or three 10s. All right, let's watch our video and come back to answer this question.
Do you see a group of 10 in this picture? Yes, you can use 10 cubes to make one 10. Why is this called one 10?
Because it has 10 ones. So when I add 10 ones together, 10 counters or 10 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that means I made one 10 or one group of 10.
There are 10 cubes in one group.
10 ones equals 1 10.
How many groups of 10 are in this picture? There are 4 groups of 10. How many 10s are in this picture? There are 4 10s. How many 1s are in this picture?
Select your answer.
All right, so we say that we have 4 group of 10s. That's mean in each group there's 10 ones. So I have 4 group of 10s. Do I have any ones? Do I have leftovers? Very good. No.
0. How can you tell? There are no leftover 1s next to the 4 10s. You know that one 10 has 10 cubes. How can you find the number of cubes without counting each cube?
I know that the first group has 10s, so I look at the tower, they are all the same heights. So that's mean I have a group of 10, another 10, that's 2 10, 3 10, 4 10. So now I have 4 10s or 4 group of 10s, and I don't have any ones or leftovers.
You can count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. There are 40 cubes in all. How do you know? 40 is the last number you said when you counted by 10s. How are 4 10s and 0 1s the same as 40?
4 10s means there's 10 in each group. So that's 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s, 4 10s. That's 4 10s. 4 10s equal 40 because I know there's 10s here. So I can say 10, 20, 30, 40.
The number 40 is made up of 4 10s and 0 1s. When you see only tens, you can count by tens to see how many cubes there are in all.
All right, so as we know, I have now one 10, that's 10, another 10, 20, another 10, 30, and another 10, 40. So fourth group of tens means 40, and I don't have any leftovers, so it's only the group of tens. If I have the 10 frames, that means I'm using 4 10 frames. All right, let's see what we have next. Okay, let's see the guided practice, page 330. First one, I see one group of 10, 2, 3. So 3 group of 10s, that means 3 10s, and I don't have any leftovers, 0 1s. So 3 group of 10s means 30, because I'm gonna say 10, 20, 30. Let's see number 2. Let's count how many group of 10s we have. I have 1 group, 2 groups of 10s, 3 groups of 10, 4 groups of 10, 5 groups of 10. So I have 5 groups. As you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to write 5. And I put it here. So now I have 5 tens. And do I see any ones? No, that means 0. I'm going to put it down. So, and 0 ones. I don't have any leftover. So 5 group of 10s and no leftover or no ones, that's mean 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have 50. So let's write down 50. Okay. All right. Let's do one more from our independent practice. Let's do number 3. Use cubes, count by tens, draw the cubes, write the numbers. So what we need to do, look at what we have number 3. 6 tens and 0 ones is, that means I need to draw how many group of 10? 6 10. Okay, so this is 1 10, 2, 3, 4, I need 6, right? 5 and 6. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Very good. I need to write 60. All right. So this is what we have. Okay, let's go for the first question that we started our lesson with.
How are 2 10s and 20 1s alike and different? Use cubes to show your answer.
If I'm going to use my cubes, or counters, so this is 2 10s, that's mean I need to add 10 counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a group of 10. Let's do another one. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's second group of 10. So 2 10s means 21s. Now here, if you have them once, if you have them separate. So let's see if we can do that. So let's put them separate. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then another 10 to make 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are 21s and these are 2 10s, which is 21s. So that's where we see they are the same and that the value is 2 10s equals 21s. And that's why they are alike. And different that I have here groups and I have them here individual. All right, so that was it for today's lesson, first graders. We learned how to break the numbers to ones and tens. We know that for this lesson, we know that group of tens with 0 ones means count each group and how many group you have. So if I have 5 tens, that's mean 5 tens, 5 group of tens, I will count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5 times, that would be 50 ones or 50 tens. All right, that's it for today's lesson. Thank you. Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. We're still on topic 8, lesson 3. In the previous lesson, we learned how to break the group of tens and put them in ones. So I know if I have 2 group of tens, means I have 20. If I have 5 group of tens, that's mean I have 50. And we were only saying that we have the tens and we have 0 ones or 0 leftovers. All the counters we have, we add them and we made group of tens and nothing was left over. Today, we're gonna have ones and we're gonna learn how to use the ones. So count with groups of tens and ones. So let's open your book, page 333.
Tara has 34 cubes. How many groups of 10 can she make with the cubes? Show your work in the space. Then fill in the blanks.
All right, so as you see, we have to find out how many groups of 10 and there's leftover now. So let's watch our video and come back for this lesson.
Look at the cubes. How can you count the cubes? You can count the cubes by ones. How many cubes are there?
So we can count and put them in a group. So I would like to skip counting by 2. So I will say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is a group of 10. So that's 10. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Another group of 10. So I have 10, 20. But I still have something here. I have leftover. I have ones. So I have 10, 20, and then 3 more counters. Let's see.
There are 23 cubes.
That's a lot of cubes.
How can you find out how many groups of 10 and leftover ones there are? You can circle groups of 10s and then count the leftovers. How many groups of 10 are there? There are 2 groups of 10. How many are left over?
3. 1, 2, 3.
There are 3 left over. Why is it helpful to put the cubes in groups of 10? It makes it easier to see the groups of 10 and the leftovers. It makes it quicker to count. Are there still 23 cubes in all?
Yes, because I put a group of 10 in a box and then another group of 10, so that make 10, 20, and then I see the leftover 3 counters or 3 cubes, 1, 2, 3. So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yes, there are still 23 cubes. Can you make 3 groups of 10?
Select your answer.
All right. So I know that I have 2 group of 10s already and I have them in a box. So I have one group and another group. So 10, 20. But what's left is 1, 2, 3. So I cannot have another group of 10 because I don't have 10 cubes, right? So can I make another group of 10? Can I have 3 group of 10s? No.
No, there are only 3 cubes left over. That is not enough to make another group of 10. So 23 is 2 groups of 10 and 3 left over. Now you know how to put objects into groups of 10 to make them easier to count.
All right, so since I have them organized this way, it's easy for me to group the 10. So I have the first group of 10, I have the second group of 10, and now it's easily to count how many left over or how many ones that they're not enough to make another group of 10. All right, let's see our guided practice, page 334. All right, circle groups of 10, write the numbers. So the first one is done for you. Decount the first group. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's a group of 10. Another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Another group of 10. And then the rest will be the leftovers, the ones. So I'm going to say I have 2 group of 10s because I see completed group of 10s with 10 counters. So 10 groups of 10s. And now I need to count the ones or the leftover. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 ones. So 10, 20, and 7 ones. That's make 27. Let's see number 2. We need to do the same like the first example. We put 10 counters in one group. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's mean this is one group of 10. Let's count the next. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's another group of 10. Let's use different color. So that means so far I have 2 groups of 10. Let me see if I can have more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, I have another group of 10. So far I have 3 groups of 10. So 10, 20, 30. Let's see what I have left over, if it's enough to make a group of 10 or it's not. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I can have another 4th group of 10. So that's mean I have three groups of 10s. So I'm going to write 3. So now I have 3 groups of 10s. And how many leftovers? We count 9. So I'm going to write 9 ones or 9 leftovers. So 9. That is not enough to give me another group of 10. So now I have 3 10s and 9. So 10, 20, 30, and 9, 39. Awesome. So now looking at my counters, I group them to 10s So easy for me. So I made them in a box. So that's 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s. And when I count what I have left, they were not enough to make another 10. So these are the ones or the leftover. Then I count them. I found them. There are 9. So 10, 20, 30, and 9 ones make 39. All right. Let's go back. To page 333 and answer together this question.
Tara has 34 cubes. How many groups of 10 can she make with the cubes? Show your work in the space. Then fill in the blanks.
So she has total of 34. So I'm going to take 110, 210, 310. That's it. It's only 30. So group of 10, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30. How many left over or how many ones? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Tara has 3 group of 10s and 4 ones. Write it down here. 3 groups of 10. And 4 ones or 4 leftovers. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Now we have 34 cubes. All right, that's it for today's first graders lesson. So I'll leave you with the rest of the activity in your book, page 335 and 336. All right, thank you. Welcome back, first graders, to a new lesson. We're still in topic 8. Today's lesson number 4, 10s and 1s. In this lesson, we learn how to make group of 10s, and we learned that 10 ones make 1 10. We also learned that when I have a group of 10s with no ones or no leftovers, so I will be saying the number of the 10s. So if I have 4 groups of 10s, that means I have 40. If I have 2 groups of 10s, that means I have 20. And then we also learn about, for example, when you have 10s and ones, like 35. So I have 3 10s, 3 group of 10s, 10, 20, 30, and 5 ones or 5 cubes. Let's see what we have today.
Estimate how many cubes are in your bag. Then empty the bag in the front of you. Without counting each cube, estimate how many cubes there are. Write each estimate. Now count the cubes and write the total number of cubes. Estimate 1. Cubes. Estimate 2. Cubes. Actual amount. Cubes.
Okay, so this is, you're gonna play this game. It's fun question, but let me explain when we say estimate. When I say estimate means like I give you something and I say, can you guess? So I give you, let's say, marbles, bag of marbles, or bag of counters, or a sheet of stickers. So when you look at it, you can say, well, I think there are 25. And I said, okay, so that's why you're estimated. You estimate it's 25. Now let's count them. And then when you count, you find like, well, there are 28. So that means you were closer to the right number. You estimated 25, or you guessed 25, but they were 28. So just like a fun game that you can play. So you can have, you can put, like I say, marbles in one bag, and you just think, well, I guess there is 33 marbles in this bag, or stickers, or counters, or cubes if you have. Okay, let's watch our video.
look at the big number.
35 stands for 3 tens and 5 ones. What numbers make up 35?
All right, so we look at that, we have the digit 3 tens and 5 ones.
The numbers 30 and 5 make up 35. How are these numbers like the numbers in 3 tens and 5 ones? 3 tens is 30 and 5 ones is 5. A digit is any of the numerals in a number. What are the digits in 35?
3 tens and 5 ones. So
The digits are 3 and 5. Which digit tells you how many tens in 35?
Select your answer.
So we say 35. 30 means 3 groups of tens. So that means that 3 in 35 stand for the tens. So let's say
3. Which digit tells you how many ones in 35? 5. You can use a model to show the tens and ones.
all right. So I know that I have 35. I know that 30 tens, which are 3 tens, and the ones are 5. So I can put 3 tens under the bar where it says tens, and then the column where it says ones, I can put 5 ones or 5 counters, and that's mean I have 3 tens, 30, and 5 ones.
When you use connecting cubes to show a number, you put the groups of 10 in the tens column on the place value mat. The leftover cubes are called ones. Where should you put these cubes? You put the ones in the ones column on the place value mat. How many tens are there in 35? There are 3 tens. How many ones are there? There are 5 ones. You do not have to put cubes on a place value mat. You can also write numbers on the mat. The ones digit goes on the right. The tens digit goes on the left. You can put numbers on the mat instead of cubes. 3 tens and 5 ones make 35. You can put the 3 and the 5 together to make the number 35. Now you know how to show tens and ones on a place value mat.
Okay, so let's wrap all this nice information together. As looking at our example 35, I know that there's 3 tens because I even say 30. 3 tens means 3 group of tens mean 30. So if I have my model, I see the column where it says tens. So I have 3 tens or 3 group of tens. That's 1, 2, 3. So 3 group of tens make 30, and the ones, the leftover, they are the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ones will always be 9 or less, because if it's more than 9, that's mean it's a group of 10 and it's going to be with the tens. But since it's 9 or less, that means it's under the column where it says ones, right? So we can put it like that, or we can just put the numbers instead of drawing. So I know in tens, I have 3 tens. I'm going to write 3. And then the ones I know I have 5, I'm going to write 5. And all with the tens on the left and the 5 on the right. Left and right. All right. Let's see the example we have. All right, in your book, page 338, we have guided practice. Use cubes, count the tens and ones, then write the numbers. So over here, we have it drawn for us. We have the cubes. I have the model where it shows tens and ones. How many tens? How many group of tens? 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 tens. How many ones? Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So that's mean I have 3 tens and 8 ones. Your number is 38. Let's go for number 2. I have the model. I have counters that shows group of tens and ones. So let's see how many group of tens we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 group of tens. Okay. And how many group or how many ones do we have? Just 1. So I'm gonna write 1. So let's put this down. Okay, so I have 4 tens and 1. What that mean? 10, 20, 30, 40, 1. Very good. All right, let's do one equation or one question from independent practice, page 339. Let's do the first one. Use cubes, count the tens and the ones, then write your number. All right, so what do we have? Look at number 3. How many group of 10? 1 10. So I'm going to write here number 1. All right. Let's count how many ones? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. If you want to count one by one, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have the 9. Here I have the 1. So I have 1 10, here the 1 10, and I have 9 ones. I counted here. So let's write it down here. How many tens? 1. So I'm going to write 1, and I'm going to put here. So I have 1 10, and how many ones? I counted 9. I'm going to write 9. So now 1 10 and 9 ones. What's my number? Awesome, 19. Very good. So 1 10, 9 ones. These are my counters. I put it with numbers, so I write count. I know group of 10 means 1 10 and 9 ones. I put them here that I know 10 and 9 equals 19. All right. So that's it for today's lesson, first graders. I'll leave you with the rest of the activity in your book, page 339 and 340. Thank you.